in front of you, and let us try to understand which are these 8 reasons because of which the branding becomes an essential part of the marketing strategy as well as for the business organizations. The first is branding basically helps you to get your business identity and perception in people's mind. You all know that a product can get an identity only when it becomes a brand. For example, if you look at the pharmaceutical companies, the best known pharmaceutical companies in India are Cipla, Ranbaxy, then you have Mankind Company, and there are a lot of other local players. But then the companies which are standard and known to everyone, that have created so strong branding that even if the generic medicines are available, people are having a perception that let us buy only the branded drugs which are costly. So that is what the trust people are having in their mind with respect to the particular branded medicines, even though the generic medicines are as good as the branded ones. But then, because of this particular image, the perceptions which the people are carrying in their mind, they don't want to try, they don't want to just take any particular risk which is unforeseen. So in the market, many products and services sell the similar products. As I gave you the example of pharmaceutical industry. Therefore, branding is very essential to market a brand individually. Your brand becomes totally significant in the market. It can be a highly distinguishing brand. It will have the USP and the competitive edge only when if you fulfill the commitment to deliver value to the customer consistently over a period of time, and that will create a branding. Chitle Bandhu has been a brand today in Pune, not just because they are serving quality sweets and namkeen items only in the region, but even if you get a packaged namkeen items from Chitle, that will also give you that particular quality and the same taste as they are offering from their particular shop. The other thing is, over a period of time, they have consistently maintained the quality, not just varying it every now and often. And they are now one of the distinguishing brand in the market. Everyone knows about it. There are a lot of other brands, like for example Amul. They are collecting the milk from more than 30,000 villagers, and more than that, the particular quality and other things have been maintained over a period of time. Even though they are not the producer of milk on their own, they have to rely on the cartels, and these cartels are actually supplying them the milk. Based on that, they check the quality and then they keep the particular standard. Amul has got more than 250 product range today, and they are one of the leading player in this particular segment. They have created their branding in this way that you can recognize the Amul brand from others, and you will have more trust because you know that this brand is actually a synonym for the quality. So branding is very important. Now, branding is everywhere. It is not just associated with the tangible products and the intangible services. It is also associated with human beings also. For example, as a doctor, someone is known for handling the critical cases. Someone is known for handling such complicated cases which others are possibly not going to take on. So that doctor creates their branding in that way, and then they charges hefty amount also because no one else can do that thing which they are able to do. So branding is very important. Some people are known for the lazy attitude in the organization, and that creates a branding for themselves. People don't rely on them so much because they know that they are so lazy that their work will be pending forever. So instead of giving this particular task to them, they will do the task on their own. Every team has got such kind of players who are either highly aggressive or highly docile, highly dominant or highly passive. This is what the branding is. So branding is everywhere. Branding talks about whether you are going to please your customers, whether you are going to repel your customers. It all depends upon you. Now, branding influences the decision to choose the products and the services and solve the problem. So, when the market is having sufficient number of doctors, why the patient will go only to a particular doctor? This will be possible only when if the doctor as a person has created so strong brand in the market that the others have started trusting on him, and that is how the things will work out. In Andhra Pradesh recently, a villager has proved to make a medicine from Ayurvedic proprietary herbs, and he is now giving it free of cost to all the people, those who are coming from distant places, from more than 1,000 kilometers. These includes the patients from the hospitals who have lost the hope of life, and those includes the people from their personal vehicles, those who are coming to just visit that particular village in Andhra Pradesh, and they are getting that medicine, and it is said that that miracle drug is curing everybody in just about 2 days time. People have stopped wearing mask over there, so that is the branding the person has done. But still lot more has to be done from the side of the ICMR and Medical Council of India. They are still just finding out how this remedy is working out against all the variants of the COVID and against all type of patients, right from mild, moderate to the severely affected patients. So this is what the branding is. Today, when you purchase Tata Salt from the market, you have that trust that this Tata Salt is pure in terms of quality. That is what the branding is, and you know that if you have some cuts or burns, you will prefer Dettol and Savlon over any other disinfectant solution because you have a trust over them. So that branding helps people to take their purchase decision related to the products and services, and ultimately it helps the people to solve the problem. The third is branding builds and win the minds of the people. Exactly, it creates a positioning amongst the minds of the people. Let's talk about the very good five-star hotels in Pune. We have La Meridian, we have Taj Vivanta, then we have Westin Hotel, we have Continental Hotel, we have Four Point Sheraton Hotel, we have Evoque also. So all these five-star hotel that talks about the highest standard in terms of the hospitality industry, serving the customers with best class food, whether it is Indian, continental, or any other particular food, whichever they want, and they are providing the best world class ultra modern amenities, and that is winning the minds of the corporates, that is winning the minds of the business people man, just because they want such kind of leisure, they want such kind of very good, very unique kind of treatment. So branding is everywhere, not just in case of the five-star hotels. In fast moving consumer goods industry, you can take examples of lot of brands. You have Parle-G as a brand. They started off very well with the biscuit, very well known biscuit that has become iconic brand today in India, that is recognized from its particular packaging only. You can identify the particular Parle-G biscuit from its wrapper only. That has got the legacy of this particular brand. So people are preferring Parle-G. Those who are Parle-G lovers like me, I prefer Parle-G, even though there are a lot of choices, like you have Good Day, and you have Oreo, then you have Hide and Seek, then you have other biscuits also and other cookies also. But then most of the people prefer Parle-G only because that has got some emotional connect and it is still winning our particular hearts. And that is how the things are. By remaining simple also, you can win the hearts of millions of people. Sachin Tendulkar has created his own branding, and he has won the minds and the hearts of the people, not just from India but overseas also. So it is not the physical asset that matter much, but it is more than that. It is the gut feeling of the people about you. So if you have to become a brand tomorrow, then you have to not just work only on your physical appearance. Physical appearance may or may not matter greatly after some time, but what would matter would be the gut feeling of the people about you, how you work, how you carry the things, how professional you are, how capable you are in dealing with the relationships, how capable you are in dealing with the issues, in solving the customer complaints, in addressing to the problems, and then keeping your mind calm and cool. So that will create your own branding. The next is branding acts an important piece of marketing communication. To make your brand stand out, all you need is to reach well, build and define it. In Hindi, there is a kahavat, जंगल में मोर नाचा किसने देखा. It simply means that You cannot become a powerful brand if you don't communicate. Communication is one of the powerful tools through which you make your customers aware about your product, the usage, the features, how it is different from the competitors. That is the USP of your product. And then the customer will decide whether to purchase your product or service. And this is how the branding will help. Branding also serves as a mentor to interpret the purpose of your business. Yes, it defines your business vision and mission statement. Branding is always aligned with the vision and mission statement. For example, the mission statement of Elon Musk company is that is to convert the entire world's dependency on the non-renewable sources of fuel or non-renewable sources of energy to the sustainable sources of energy. It means in his mission statement, Tesla company is talking about transforming the entire world from the non-renewable sources of energy, that is the petrol and diesel cars, to electric vehicles. It means they are going to kill the entire competition which exists today, but at the same time they are going to provide more sustainable competition tomorrow, and that will contribute towards the sustainable growth, and it will protect the economic environment, ecological environment, and it will also serve the purpose. So all these things you need to take care of. Branding is very important for that. Next is healthy branding will keep the promise of the customers and build the loyalty. If you get a quality product over a period of time consistently, then the loyalty will automatically develop. Tea lovers are addicted to a particular brand. Smoke lovers are addicted to a particular smoke brand. Every particular person has got some or one or two affinity towards one or two other brands. For example, some people are fond of only purchasing Gillette cream or Gillette razor or Gillette blades just for their particular personal grooming. This is what the brand loyalty is. It is one of the very powerful brand today in India. Now, Gillette is not an Indian company. It's a multinational company having its origin from outside India, but still it is one of the most preferred brand in terms of personal grooming products. Now, there are many such kind of brands that actually builds the brand loyalty. Royal Enfield is picking up very strongly and is getting very firm advantage on the grounds that the youth is now loving such kind of cruise bikes. So Royal Enfield has got a J-shaped sales curve today, wherein the sales is skyrocketing, and you will find that there is a waiting period of 3 to 4 months in case of the bikes. When the car manufacturing companies are struggling to sell their cars, this company, the two-wheeler company, is having waiting period of around 4 months to 6 months. So this is how they have built a loyalty. People are looking at the local option as compared to Harley Davidson, Ducati, BMW, and then there are other bikes also like Kawasaki Ninja. So all these are the examples wherein people are spending a lot of money, but then at the same time, the local brand, that is Royal Enfield, is fulfilling the promise, and that is how that is creating a healthy branding and is building up loyalty. So branding also affects the employees to believe the company and builds the loyalty. People, those who are working for IT company, for example, Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, Concentrix, these companies are actually training their mind so that they can start believing in the company and have a faith towards the policies of the company and build the brand loyalty in future. So that is how every company, every organization is doing. For example, everyone is now looking for the employee welfare just in order to build a very strong pillar, and that pillar will help the company to develop a strong repo in the market tomorrow. Then if your brand gives meaning to your customers and target audience, your marketing strategy can never fail. It is very obvious that the brand should be able to give the meaning to your customers. Suppose uh, if I am an adventure lover and I love long rides, so I want a cruise bike. If a cruise bike from Royal Enfield fulfill my purpose, then ultimately I would be highly satisfied, and the marketing strategy of the company will never fail because it can connect with all the dots, it can connect with all the gaps, and will serve the customers and deliver the quality and value. So brand should be always able to connect with the customers. It should be always being able to fulfill all their expectations and requirements. And if you do so, then your marketing strategies will never fail. Even if you get the multinational companies, for example, if you go to this camp area, then there you will find there is a market called as Fashion Street. Recently, that Fashion Street market came into news because of huge fire. Everything has got gutted, but again they have started off well, and by the contribution from the local public and by the municipal corporation and by the cantonment, the particular vendors have got reinstated, rehabilitated by giving some small funds as a capital, because all their stock got lost. People, those who are lover of shopping and those who know about Fashion Street, those who know that you can get the good quality products at bargaining, they go over there. So it is still serving lot of bottom of the pyramid as well as the college going students requirement, and people are very much connected to it even today also. If you go to FC Road, there is a hotel called as Vaishali. It has got a more than 3 decades long story. People go over there and then they share the nostalgic memory. They cherish their particular past over there. They discuss on very important things on a meeting. So Vaishali Hotel is one of the fantastic hotel, and it is not just known for the particular tea or the particular food item which they are serving. It is also known for one of the waiter who recently lost his life, who was very calm, quiet, and very hospitable, very genuine person, very humble person. He used to attract everyone with his humble attitude, and that is why the Vaishali Hotel had gained that prominence in just last 2 decades. So everywhere you will find that there are such type of businesses which are actually targeting their customers, and they are fulfilling their particular requirements, and their marketing strategies are never getting failed. Now the next is, the good branding helps in determining the target audience, their needs, the kinds of the content, and they like, and build a promise around that emotionally influences them. Maggie, for example, that shares the story on their particular advertisement rather than telling the features of their product, they are sharing the stories of Maggie, how the people are eating Maggie, college going students, the people living in PG, the students in the PG, and then all such kind of stories they are highlighting in their packaging also. So they want to develop an emotional connect. Johnson and Johnson is never telling about the quality of the product and the price of the product. Rather, they are always targeting on the emotional bond. In every advertisement, you will see the baby and the mother. That is the emotional connect that influences the customer a lot. So the branding can only do all such kind of things. Without branding, you will fail to fulfill all such requirements. You will fail to achieve your vision and mission, and you will fail to achieve your business objectives. So these are the important points. Any doubts from anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Anyone else having any questions for me?
No, no, sir.
Okay, fine. So I'm moving ahead now, assuming that you have understood the points very well, and points are being very well taken by you. The next is why branding matters. So I have tried to explain you in the previous slide. Now, if in short you want to summarize, branding matters because it clearly delivers the message. What is the message? What the brand is meant for, how it is going to solve your problems, how relevant it is to you in order to solve your day-to-day problems. Yeah, and that is what the message the company wants to deliver. It emotionally connects your target prospects with the product, and this is why the importance is there. Now, the next is it motivates the buyers to buy. Nescafe is everyone's choice. Nescafe or the brew tea or coffee. Why? Because you connect it with the particular brand in two ways. First, it's a lifestyle product today. People take it just because they want refreshment. At the same time, you feel that something is required which should be hot and cold. So it is a very good substitute for the cold drink and non-alcoholic beverages for you at times when you want refreshment in office or at home. So that sometimes motivates the people. Ice cream, for example, sometimes you buy family pack. Why you buy family pack? Just because you have a motivation that you have someone at home who would love to have the ice cream along with you. So remember, friends, it is really very difficult to get the happiness if you are being surrounded by four walls. If you have no one in your life to share your happiness, then even if you have everything, you will always feel alone. Even if you have all the money, you will always feel alone. So brands makes you that connected, that you are not alone. And then they always try to keep you posted. They always try to give you the updates. Let's take an example of the updates. For example, if you install a news application, what will happen? Every half an hour or 1 hour, you will get some news postings, and that is going to induce you or create an impulse that you should click on the app and watch that particular news update. So this is how you are getting motivated. Now some brands comes with the basic, standard and premium feature. Unless you try the basic, you don't decide whether to go for the standard version or whether to go for the premium version. So all these things are the motivation. Once you use the basic version, then you go for the standard, and then you try for the enterprise or the business version. Everything is there. So in banks also, for example, there are normal customers for whom the normal facilities are there, and then there are privileged customers or the premium bankers or banking customers. The premium banking customers are those who have invested more than 5 lakhs of money in different products, like for example the fixed deposits, the mutual funds, the insurance, the gold scheme, the locker scheme, saving bank, current account, everything. So these are the premium customers who get a different card that has got more withdrawal limit, that has got 0% EMI option, that has got other features also which are not add-on features in the normal debit card or the credit cards. So these type of features always motivates the people to buy more, shop more, and then enjoy more. All these things are there, and you must be enjoying all such kind of benefits at your end also. And then it creates a user loyalty. Branding also helps in creating the loyalty. People are really very much particular about their brand. For example, toothpaste, whatever you use in the morning, then the particular petrol which you are taking from a particular petrol station, then the servicing of your vehicle which you get it done after every 6 months or seven months for your car. And then everything, if you purchase any particular product for yourself, then you prefer a particular brand which you feel that it is trustworthy. That trustworthiness comes only after the loyalty, and the loyalty has been created only because of consistent usage and getting that satisfaction over a period of time. So all the things are interrelated and interdependent on each other. You cannot create loyalty unless you are satisfying the customers, and satisfaction, trust and loyalty are the three things on the triangle which makes the customers associated with the particular brand, and then confirms your credibility. Yes, if you are a strong brand, it also confirms your credibility. For example, if you go to a particular hotel, a very good hotel, and if there is a problem in the meal or the food which you have ordered, they will take it back and they will immediately say sorry for that. They will not ask you more questions on it. But if you go to a small dhaba, or if you go to such a place wherein people are not ready to accept their particular mistake, you will find that they will always be ready to fight with you for the things. So all these are the examples. I'm sharing it with you just because I have experienced it, and you might have also experienced the same thing in your life. That branding always leads to creating user loyalty, but also branding is possible only when you are credible enough. If you don't have the credibility, people will never come to you, right? For example, people go for Microsoft only, people go for phone pay app only, Google Pay app only. There are a lot of payment options, but then if you see, 70% of the Indians, they are preferring Google Pay and phone pay app. But there are other apps also, like MobiQuick is also there, then free charge option is also there, then Just Dial has also come up with the payment option, then Geo has also come up with the payment option, WhatsApp has also come up with the payment option. Now from your WhatsApp application, you can make the UPI payment by connecting it with your bank. But then why people are preferring only the selected brands? Because they feel that these brands are very credible enough to satisfy their requirements, and they are very loyal towards it. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you for being the active listener, but I am expecting others also to respond to me. It really feels very good if you people respond me. Otherwise, it feels like you are muted and you don't want to talk, or otherwise you are paying attention somewhere else. Let me also understand whether you are agreeing to me on this particular point. Sanket, Harish, Suraj, Akshay, Asmita, Chaitali, Chetna,
Yes, sir.
Sagar,
Yes,
do
sir.
you agree with
Yes,
me?
sir.
You have to always keep on interacting with me. Please don't
Yes.
keep yourself muted for very long. It appears to me as if I am talking to my own screen, and I really don't want this thing to happen. If you would have been at my side, what you would do is you will get demotivated after some time. If I am giving you a lot of examples, you should also say something to me in return. At least, yes, nodding will also be okay to me. If at all you do that, I will be able to share more examples with you. Otherwise, I will feel that you people are just attending my session just for the sake of attendance and you don't want to attend it further. Keep responding to me. It should not be only the Tejas responsibility or only a selected student's responsibility to respond every time. I don't want every time Sagar, Simran, Tejas to only respond. They are only not my student. You are also my students. So please respond. You are not here just to get keep yourself muted and just to listen without even asking any questions or sharing your views with me. I would appreciate you more if you ask me more questions on that. So the next point is, why do you need a brand story? So every brand is having some story and you know about it. For example, if you go to Royal Enfield's showroom anywhere across India, you will find that in their showroom they have got uh, those particular photographs which tells about the history of Royal Enfield brand, how this company has started their operations, the old photographs, the existing technology which they are using, everything. So in this way, they are just trying to build a story. This story helps the people to get connected with them. You know that Apple, Microsoft, they started with in a very small office. Today they have become a very recognized and well-known brand. So they are trying to connect everyone with that story, how they started their journey. Coca-Cola, Maggie, then every particular company, if you see Patanjali, Dabur, every company is trying to connect with the customers through a story which is called as a brand story. So what is brand story? It is a story that sets you apart. विदाउट वन यू आर जस्ट अनदर बिजनेस और कमोडिटी. अगर मार्केट में आपके पास कोई स्टोरी नहीं है अपनी ब्रांड की, तो आप एक सिर्फ नंबर वन के रह जाते हैं मार्केट में, कंपटीशन में. लोग आपसे तभी अट्रैक्ट होंगे जब आपके पास में कुछ होगा जिससे लोग कनेक्ट कर पाए. आज भी आपने देखा होगा कि जब लोगों की मैरिज होती है तो एंगेजमेंट और उसके पहले के टाइम की जो भी फोटोग्राफ्स हैं वो साइड में स्लाइड शो में चलाते रहते हैं. वो क्यों चलाते हैं? ये एक नया ट्रेंड बन गया है लोगों को दिखाने के लिए कि आज आप शादी में आए हैं, इससे पहले हमने क्या क्या सेलिब्रेशन किए, क्या क्या ओकेजन आए. तो ये एक स्टोरी होती है जिससे लोगों के मन में एक कनेक्ट आ जाता है, उनसे वो कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं कि अच्छा इन लोगों का इस तरीके से एंगेजमेंट हुआ था, ये ऐसे हुआ था, फंक्शन है. ये आजकल लोग बहुत कर रहे हैं, राइट. एवरी ब्रांड इज जस्ट having some purpose which is called as brand purpose, and that brand purpose is fulfilled with the help of the brand story. स्टोरी क्या है? आपको फिट रखना. कैलॉग्स फॉर एग्जांपल, डेली डेली जो है आप अगर हैवी ब्रेकफास्ट करके निकलेंगे आपको नींद आएगी. सो यू वांट अ फूड व्हिच विल गिव यू द एनर्जी and which will give you all the nutrients. Even if you are taking in small quantity, that should be able to serve the purpose. तो आज जितने ये रेडी टू ईट मील्स हैं, चाहे कैलॉग्स हो, चाहे आपका दूसरे ब्रांड्स हो, पतंजलि के प्रोडक्ट्स हो, ये सब एक ही चीज पे टारगेट कर रहे हैं, न्यूट्रिशन, हेल्थ. और वो उन्होंने उसके ऊपर एक स्टोरी बना दी है, राइट. आपने देखा होगा कि जो दांतों के लिए जिनको प्रॉब्लम होती है, टूथ की प्रॉब्लम होती है, सेंसिटिव टूथ, तो उसमें भी एक डॉक्टर दिखाया जाता है. वो डॉक्टर आपको रिकमेंड करता है कि ये टूथपेस्ट जो है सेंसोडाइन टूथपेस्ट, ये ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड है. अगर वो डॉक्टर की जगह पे वहाँ कैटरीना कैफ को लाके दिखा दिया जाता तो आपको उतना ट्रस्ट नहीं होता. सो व्हाट दे डू इज दे आर जस्ट ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट अ स्टोरी, क्योंकि ऐसी स्टोरी जो बिल्कुल रियल लगे या रियल है उससे लोग ज्यादा बेटर कनेक्ट होते हैं एज कम्पेयर टू ब्रांड चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोलेगा कि हम अच्छे हैं, हम अच्छे हैं, हमें ले लो. राइट? कोई भी ब्रांड खुद से जाके कस्टमर को बोलेगा कि मुझे ले लो, मुझे ले लो, मुझे ले लो, वो कभी नहीं लेगा जब तक कस्टमर खुद से उससे कनेक्ट नहीं होगा. और उसको कनेक्ट करने के लिए ये स्टोरीज बनाई जाती हैं. आपने देखा होगा केचप का ऐड आता है तो उसमें बच्चे दिखाए जाते हैं, स्नैक्स दिखाया जाता है, लिप स्मैकिंग डिशेस दिखाई जाती हैं और उसके ऊपर केचप को वो डाल के वो खा रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि ये स्टोरी है जिससे आपको वो कनेक्ट कर रहा है. आपके घर घर की कहानियां यही है, केवल कैरेक्टर बदल जाते हैं. राइट? आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट एवरीवन?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
थैंक यू. ओके, सो ब्रांड स्टोरी आपको भी खुद की एक स्टोरी बनानी है भाई. अगर आपकी खुद की स्टोरी नहीं बनेगी तो लोग आपसे कनेक्ट कैसे करेंगे? आप क्या थे लोगों को ये जानने में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, लेकिन जब आप क्रेडिबल हो जाएंगे, जब आपको लोग जानने लग जाएंगे तो लोग ये जरूर जानना चाहेंगे कि आप क्या थे. राइट? अब आपने देखा होगा भी रिसेंटली बहुत सारे सेलिब्रिटीज अपनी ऑटोबायोग्राफी लेके आ रहे हैं. क्यों लेके आ रहे हैं? दे वांट टू जस्ट कनेक्ट विद द ऑडियंस. उनको पता है कि ये एक बहुत अच्छा वे है जिसके थ्रू वो लोगों से कनेक्ट होके उनसे बात कर सकते हैं, उनसे फर्दर वो इस्टेब्लिश कर सकते हैं कनेक्शन जो टूट गया था. राइट? ब्रांडिंग
Yes, sir. Cricketer.
आपको हमेशा करनी है और उसके लिए आपको एक स्टोरी क्रिएट करना जरूरी है. नाउ जेके रॉलिंग, आपको नाम पता होगा जेके रॉलिंग. एनीवन नोज अबाउट जेके रॉलिंग?
Yes, sir. Harry
Yes,
Potter.
sir.
Okay, what is the full name of J.K. Rowling? Her full name is Joanne Kathleen Rowling, and her pen name is Joan Rowling. She was born near around 1965 in England. She is a British author and the creator of the popular and critically acclaimed Harry Potter series about a young sorcerer in training. Now हैरी पॉटर की जो आपकी स्टोरी है ये तो आपके पास में बहुत बाद में आई, लेकिन मैं आपको ये बता देना चाहता हूँ कि यहाँ पर जो इसने जो भी अपनी स्टोरी लिखी थी उसको कई बार रिजेक्ट कर दिया गया. कई बार पब्लिशर ने बोला कि अरे ये बुक जो तुम देने जा रही हो ये कोई इसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, इसको कोई पढ़ने वाला नहीं है. और उसने जब स्टोरी लिखी थी तो सबसे पहली स्टोरी जो थी वो 6 इयर्स की एज में लिखी थी जिसका नाम था द रैबिट. और फिर उसने जब वो 11 इयर्स की थी तो उसने एक नॉवेल लिखी थी जिसका द नॉवेल नेम वाज आई डोंट रिमेंबर द नेम बट इट वाज बेस्ड ऑन 7 कर्स्ड डायमंड्स एंड द पीपल हु ओन्ड देम. मतलब 7 ऐसे डायमंड जिसको लोगों ने अपने पास में रखा और उसका किस तरीके से उनको एक तरीके से कर्स मिला. अर्ली एज से उसने राइट करना चालू किया. ये सारी चीजें उसने अपनी ऑटोबायोग्राफी में मेंशन की हैं और मैंने पढ़ी है इसलिए मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. राइट? फिर उसके बाद क्या हुआ, उसको आइडिया आया 1990s के टाइम पे कि वो एक ऐसा कुछ एक नॉवेल लिखे जिसका नाम आगे चल के हैरी पॉटर सीरीज पड़ा. उसने मैनचेस्टर से लंदन के लिए ट्रैवल किया. 5 साल तक वो ट्रैवल करती रही. उसके बाद उसने प्लान किया कि वो 7 बुक्स लॉन्च करेगी सीरीज की. एंड देन वो सारी चीजें होती रही. फिर वो 1993 के अराउंड में एडिनबर्ग करके एक जगह है वहां पर गई और उसने 3 चैप्टर्स लिखे थे. एक उसकी नॉवेल थी जिसका नाम था हैरी पॉटर एंड द फिलोसोफर स्टोन. उसके सूटकेस में वो रखा हुआ था और उस टाइम पे उसके साथ में उसकी बेटी थी, छोटी बेबी वो उसके साथ में थी. उसका नाम था जेसिका. बट उसको संभाल के सारी चीजें देखते हुए वो उसको अपने गोद में लेके वो कंटिन्यूअसली लिख रही थी और लिखते जब भी टाइम मिलता था वो उसको काम करती रहती थी. और जब उसने मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट फिनिश कर ली अपनी तो वो उसने क्या किया, एजेंट्स के पास में गई कि आप ये जरा स्टोरी मेरी देखो, क्या आप उसको पब्लिश करोगे? तो उसके बाद क्या हुआ कि वो पहली चीजें तो एक्सेप्ट हुई नहीं और जब हो गई तो उसके बाद हैरी पॉटर वाज एक्सेप्टेड फॉर पब्लिकेशन बाय ब्लूम्सबरी, one of the fantastic publisher in the world, and it became a bestseller on publication in 1997. तो ये सारी स्टोरीज हैं. अब आगे अगर आप जानना चाहेंगे बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, आप उनकी ऑटोबायोग्राफी में पढ़ सकते हैं. बट देन जेके रॉलिंग का जो सफर था वो बहुत ही खतरनाक था, और ये सारी चीजें उन्होंने मेंशन की है। तो ये क्या है, ये ब्रांड स्टोरी बन गई है, अब लोग उससे कनेक्ट होते हैं, राइट। अभी आपको पता होगा सब्यसाची का नाम। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो अबाउट सब्यसाची?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
क्या
sir.
करते हैं वो?
Yes, sir.
सब्यसाची क्या करते हैं
सर साड़ी मेकर।
जी? Could you please
साड़ी
come
मेकर
again?
है, साड़ी मेकर।
He is not a sari maker. Actually, he is a Indian fashion designer, jewelry designer, retailer, and he is working on it. अगर आपके घर में कोई बहुत लेविश शादी होने वाली है, तो ब्राइडल का जो कुछ भी ज्वेलरी होगी, उसका जो ड्रेस होगा, ग्रूम का जो कुछ भी ड्रेस होगा, इवन जो डेकोरेशन होगा, सब्यसाची उस चीज में एक्सपर्ट है। He was born in कोलकाता में पैदा हुए थे अराउंड 1974, और आज ये काफी एक पॉपुलर ब्रांड नेम बन चुके हैं। अगर आप सब्यसाची को अगर आप देखें तो सब्यसाची ने काफी कुछ कमा लिया है, और वो एक नाम है जो आज उनके साथ में चल रहा है। आज सब्यसाची के कई सारे एक्सक्लूसिव स्टोर ओपन हो चुके हैं, और जितने लोग सब्यसाची को जानते हैं वो जानते हैं कि वो बंदा जो है, जो आज 47 साल का है, अराउंड 47 ईयर्स, जिसने शादी नहीं की, बट उसकी जो सोच है, जो उसकी जो क्रिएटिविटी है, वो फैंटास्टिक है। तो वो हमेशा उस चीज को प्रिफर करते हैं। कहते हैं कि क्वालिटी प्रिफर करने वाले लोग दूर तक भी चले जाते हैं, राइट। अभी अगर बात की जाए तो ये सारी स्टोरीज हैं जो मैं आपको शेयर कर रहा हूँ, ये आपके सिलेबस में मेंशन नहीं है, बट देन ये जो पॉइंट है यहाँ पर कि ब्रांड स्टोरी क्या होती है, उसको एक्सप्लेन करना बहुत जरूरी है। अभी आपको पता है G7 नेशंस का जब अभी मीटिंग हुई, तो इंग्लैंड की क्वीन ने केक कटिंग किया, बट उस केक कटिंग सेरेमनी में उसने क्या ऐसा वियर्ड किया जिसकी वजह से पूरे वर्ल्ड की मीडिया उसकी तरफ देख रही है? कैन यू टेल मी what did she do because of which?
कटिंग किया।
Yes, very good, excellent. You really deserve an applause from my side. She had cut the cake with the sword, even though the knife was available at that particular place. So ये सारी चीजें जो है वो क्यों किया उसने sword से कट, इसका रीजन है, इसके पीछे की स्टोरी है। So आपको अपनी स्टोरी बनानी है, राइट। कोई भी मूवी लॉन्च होती है तो मूवी लॉन्च होने के बाद आपने देखा होगा कि एक्टर और एक्ट्रेस वो न्यूज़पेपर में जो कॉलम होता है जिसको स्कूप बोलते हैं, वहां पर उनका कुछ इंटरव्यू आता है, और उस इंटरव्यू में, इन दैट इंटरव्यू दे टेल अबाउट देयर केमिस्ट्री ऑफ वर्किंग टुगेदर। पढ़ा है आप लोगों ने कभी? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव रेड दैट?
टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया में आता है सर।
Others have read it or not, except Sagar?
No, sir.
Yes, you have not read. How about others?
No, sir.
Okay, so
No, sir.
whenever their movie is launched, the actor and actresses they are being interviewed by some journalist. Sometimes it has been published in the newspaper, and then you read that. They always try to explain their chemistry on the set, how difficult or how easy it was to work with Amitabh Bachchan. You will find many actresses have given a bold
Sir,
statement.
लोकमत की एक पुरानी आती है सीएनएक्स नेम की।
Yes, even Times of India, that has again
sir,
got a particular supplementary copy.
I read, sir.
Yes, every time it is coming, and if you are not reading, probably you are keeping yourself unaware about it. You must read the newspaper, because all these things are just trying to connect you with the things. Now in Pune, there is a talk of the town, a particular restaurant which is very famous, that is called as Auji Khauji restaurant in Aundh. They are giving you a Bahubali thali. The size of the paratha is 2 by 2 feet, and it is almost of 2 kg, serving 5 glass of lassi and all other things, makes the particular plate so heavy that they tell you that if you consume the entire plate with 4 persons, they will give you 50,000 rupees. But that food has to be consumed in 40 minutes only. Likewise, in Mawal area, they have started this particular thing, a very big thali having fish, mutton, chicken, roasted, everything, and that's a very huge thali. If 2 people can eat that, they will pay you some money. They will give you bullet also, and that is why the name of the restaurant is Bullet Restaurant. So all these are the stories which the brands are now trying to build so that they can connect with the people. And when people know your story, they care about you and then they connect with you. A connection means loyalty to your services or to the products. You are crafting uniqueness and scarcity and dictating the value of your company. Customers with a connection won't only buy your product but will pass up the competitors in favor of yours. And then advertising that evokes the emotional responses has a greater influence on the consumers. Are you able to connect with me? Is there any doubts, any questions, any explanations you want?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
thank
sir.
you. So moving ahead, let us now understand another new term for you, but not new for the marketers. It is very well known and very popular term in the market today. We call it as a brand equity. So let us now understand what is brand equity. So brand equity is basically the added value endowed to products and services. So आपको क्या है, अगर मैं बोलूं कि नूडल्स आपको खाना है, right? So I'm going to take Tejas as my example over here. Tejas, are you there?
हाँ, यस सर.
Okay. तेजस, आपको नूडल्स खाना है तो मुझे जल्दी से 1 2 3 नंबर ब्रांड बताओ जो आपका फेवरेट है.
मैगी, यमी, आटा नूडल्स, पतंजलि की.
ओके. सो देखिए, अभी जो तेजस ने बताया वो मैगी बताया. सेकंड नंबर आपने कौन सा बताया?
सनफीस्ट, यमी.
सनफीस्ट का yippee नूडल्स है, yippee.
हाँ, yippee, सॉरी. हाँ,
तो सनफीस्ट का इन्होंने yippee बताया और थर्ड बताया इन्होंने पतंजलि का आटा नूडल्स. देखिए, हर एक कस्टमर के दिमाग में किसी भी प्रोडक्ट से रिलेटेड, ब्रांड से रिलेटेड एक इमेज बन जाती है जिसके हिसाब से वो प्रेफरेंस करता है. अगर आपको कोल्ड ड्रिंक बोला जाए, ठीक है, तो सागर आप मुझे बताइए आपका फेवरेट कोल्ड ड्रिंक ब्रांड्स कौन से हैं?
स्प्राइट, फैंटा, कोका कोला.
ओके. स्प्राइट और स्लाइस.
यस सर.
ओके. सो आपने सबसे पहले जो ब्रांड बताया वो आपकी प्रेफरेंस है, मतलब आपके दिमाग में कहीं ना कहीं वो एनग्रेव हो चुका है. अब मार्केट में आप जब भी कभी जाओगे तो क्या आप मुझे बताइए, आप आपकी फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस वाले प्रोडक्ट को लेंगे कि सेकंड प्रेफरेंस वाले को? अगर फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस अवेलेबल है तो यू विल ऑलवेज प्रेफर फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस प्रोडक्ट ओनली. एम आई राइट?
यस सर.
यस
दैट इज द केस एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज ब्रांडिंग. आपके दिमाग में जो ब्रांड्स की जो पोजीशनिंग हो गई, जो प्रायोरिटाइजेशन हो गया है, उसकी वजह से जो आपने ब्रांड को जो वैल्यू दी है उसको ब्रांड इक्विटी बोलते हैं. सो मार्केटर्स एंड रिसर्चर यूज वेरियस पर्सपेक्टिव टू स्टडी द ब्रांड इक्विटी, एंड customer based brand equity can be defined as the differential effect that brand knowledge has on the consumers response to the marketing of that particular brand. So brand equity आज की तारीख में हर एक ब्रांड के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप कितने भी स्ट्रॉन्ग, कितने भी फेवरेट क्यों ना हो अपनी नजरों में, लेकिन कस्टमर की नजरों में आपकी क्या इमेज है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ब्रांड इक्विटी. जितनी स्ट्रॉन्ग इक्विटी होगी उसका मतलब ये कस्टमर मार्केट में उतना ही ज्यादा आपके प्रोडक्ट खरीदेगा, और जितना ज्यादा आपके प्रोडक्ट खरीदेगा उसका मतलब ये कि आपका प्रॉफिट उतना ज्यादा होगा और उसके बाद आप उतना ही ज्यादा ग्रो करेंगे. सो ब्रांड इक्विटी को अगर शॉर्ट में डिफाइन किया जाए, इट इज द कमर्शियल वैल्यू दैट डिराइव्स फ्रॉम कंज्यूमर्स परसेप्शन ऑफ द ब्रांड नेम ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट और द सर्विस rather than from the product or service itself. So brand equity का ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंस है आपकी लाइफ में. आपके यहाँ ऑफिस में 10 लोग हैं बट आपका बॉस अगर आपको ही हमेशा प्रेफर करता है काम के लिए, इसका मतलब आपकी ब्रांड इक्विटी बहुत स्ट्रांग है. आपके बॉस को लगता है कि आप जेन्युइन पर्सन है, क्रेडिबल हैं, ट्रस्टवर्दी हैं, टाइम पे काम कर सकते हैं, डेडलाइंस ओरिएंटेड हैं. सो ब्रांड इक्विटी हैज अ डायरेक्ट इफेक्ट ऑन द सेल्स वॉल्यूम बिकॉज कंज्यूमर्स they gravitate towards the products with great reputation. For example, Apple releases the new product, consumers line up around the block to buy it even though it is usually priced higher than the similar products from the competitors. टाइम्स स्क्वायर बिल्डिंग में 3 दिन से लाइन लगाते हैं लोग जब एप्पल का नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च होने वाला होता है, ताकि सबसे पहले जाके वो उसको देख सकें और खरीद सकें. सो दिस इज व्हाट द क्रेज इज. ब्रांड इक्विटी आज की तारीख में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. द नेक्स्ट इज द केस ऑफ नाइके. नाइके, यू नो, वेरी सक्सेसफुल ब्रांड. So they had successfully created a strong brand by fulfilling the pillars of the brand equity, which includes brand loyalty, brand awareness, brand association, and the perceived quality. Strategic marketing messages combined with the quality products have allowed for Nike to excel in each dimension of the brand equity. So brand equity आपको create करनी बहुत जरूरी है. Now try to understand why it is important. Brand equity is the value of the brand. Value of the brand. बहुत short में आपको फरसान खाने का मन है, मार्केट में 10 ब्रांड है, बट आप चितले बंधु ले रहे हैं, राइट, लक्ष्मी नारायण चूड़ा ले रहे हैं, हल्दीराम ले रहे हैं, राइट, या आप बीका जी नमकीन खा रहे हैं, या आप कोई और दूसरी कंपनी का नमकीन ले रहे हैं, तो ये जो क्या है, ये जो वैल्यू है जो आप दे रहे हैं, इवन इफ द अदर कॉम्पिटिटर्स ब्रांड आर अवेलेबल टू यू, इसमें आपने जो सबसे पहले सिलेक्शन किया, जिसको प्रायोरिटी दी, वो आपकी वैल्यू है उस ब्रांड को लेके. एंड दिस कैन बी समराइज्ड एज द परसीव्ड वैल्यू बाय द कंज्यूमर्स ओवर अदर प्रोडक्ट्स. The equity of your brand is important because if your brand has positive brand equity, you can charge more for your products and services than the generic products or other competitors. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now I will give you another example of pharmaceutical brands. You have Lupin, you have Cipla, then you have Glenmark, then you have other brands also, Ranbaxy for example. So every consumer has their particular perception towards the brand. It means the value which they are giving to the companies. You have Sun Pharmaceutical Company, then you have Dr. Reddy's Laboratory, then you have Cadila, then there is Intas Pharmaceutical Company, then there is Torrent Pharmaceutical Company, Mankind Pharmaceutical Company, then there is Biocon from Kiran Majumdar Shaw, then there is Piramal Enterprises, then there is Wockhardt Limited, then Divis Laboratories Limited, then Abbott India Limited. But out of all these, how many of you do actually know? You must be knowing only around 4 or 5 brands. So that means in your mindset the things are very clear. अगर आप दुकान में जाते हैं, आप बोलते हैं कि मुझे पेन किलर चाहिए, और आपने देखा कि उसमें सिप्ला का नाम लिखा है, डॉक्टर रेड्डीज का नाम लिखा है, इमीडिएटली आप उसको प्रेफर करते हैं, आप उसको ले लेते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि आपको पता है कि ये ब्रांड तो आप जानते हैं, आपका जाना परखा हुआ है, ये क्रेडिबल है, ये ट्रस्टवर्दी है. और बाकी अगर वो कोई दूसरी कंपनीज का देगा, भले ही वो कंपनी काफी वेल नोन हो, पॉपुलर हो, देन यू विल नॉट टेक इट, राइट. सो ये सारी चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए. आज इंडिया में सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा बिजनेस करने वाले फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी कौन सी है, आप बता सकते हैं?
सीरम.
It is Sun Pharmaceutical Company. 273.28 बिलियन US डॉलर्स का उनका बिजनेस है. बट देन कितने लोगों को पता है कि सन फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी के कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स हैं? हार्डली. आप लोग ल्यूपिन की बात करते हैं, कैडिला की बात करते हैं, सिप्ला की बात करते हैं, डॉक्टर रेड्डीज की बात करते हैं, रैनबैक्सी की बात करते हैं, बट देन उसकी बात नहीं करते. क्यों? क्योंकि आपको पता ही नहीं है, राइट. जॉनसन एंड जॉनसन की आप बात करेंगे, नोवाटिस की बात करेंगे, रॉश की बात करेंगे, मर्क कंपनी की बात करेंगे, जो वर्ल्ड में टॉप 5 में आती है. तो ये सारी चीजें जो है, ये ब्रांड इक्विटी है. कोई भी प्रोडक्ट तब तक अलग नहीं होता कंपटीशन से जब तक कस्टमर उसको उस नजरों से नहीं देखते. जिस दिन कस्टमर उसको देखने लग गए, उस दिन वो एक छोटा सा स्टेज का एक्टर भी आगे चल के शाहरुख खान बन जाता है. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? कि आपकी नजरों में आपने किस तरीके से सामने वाले प्रोडक्ट को देखा, और उससे जो वैल्यू आपको मिली, वो जो कंसिस्टेंटली आपको जो वैल्यू डिलीवर हो रही है, और उसकी वजह से जो आपका एफिनिटी हो रही है, जो आपका परसेप्शन बन रहा है उस ब्रांड को लेके, वही ब्रांड इक्विटी क्रिएट करता है और वही गुडविल क्रिएट करता है. और जब ब्रांड का वैल्यूएशन होता है, तो एप्पल कंपनी और गूगल कंपनी जब नंबर 1 नंबर 2 कंपनीज बनती हैं, वो इसी वजह से बनती है, बिकॉज द ब्रांड इक्विटी फॉर द कंपनीज आर वेरी हाई. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट एवरीवन?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके. तो ब्रांड इक्विटी के लिए ये फैक्टर्स इंपॉर्टेंट हैं: ब्रांड लॉयल्टी, अवेयरनेस, परसीव्ड क्वालिटी, ब्रांड एसोसिएशन, एंड देन प्रोप्राइटरी एसेट्स. सो वी विल अंडरस्टैंड नाउ, एंड देन आफ्टर दिस वी विल कंक्लूड. तो बात करते हैं सबसे पहले, व्हाट इज मेंट बाय प्रोप्राइटरी एसेट्स. प्रोप्राइटरी एसेट्स होते हैं वो प्रोडक्ट्स, वो सर्विसेज जो आप बना रहे हैं, जिसका आपके पास कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज है, जिसकी वजह से आप मार्केट में टिके हुए हैं, कंपटीशन में आपके पास कोई आ नहीं रहा। फॉर एग्जांपल शेगांव की कचौड़ी पुणे में बहुत फेमस है, कई लोगों ने उसकी फ्रेंचाइजी लेके रखी है, और ये शेगांव की कचौड़ी का एक बनाने का एक स्पेशल तरीका है जिसकी वजह से लोगों के टेस्ट बड को ये बहुत पसंद आता है। तो ये क्या है, ये कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज हो गया। अब लोग दूर से भी देख लेंगे शेगांव की कचौड़ी तो उनको पता है कि इसका टेस्ट वैसा होगा और वो खींचे चले जाएंगे, राइट। उसके बाद आपको येवले चाय पता है, फ्रेंचाइजी है उसके पूरे महाराष्ट्र में, येवले चाय।
Yes, sir.
किसानों ने
Yes, sir.
एक फैमिली ने मिलके स्टार्ट किया था, येवले फैमिली ने, और आज की तारीख में वो 27 लाख रुपए का आपको फ्रेंचाइजी दे रहे हैं। जब चालू किया था तब 18 लाख रुपए का फ्रेंचाइजी था। आपको दूध, चाय पत्ती, मसाला, चीनी, सब कुछ उन्हीं से ही खरीदना है, आप बाहर से कुछ भी नहीं ले सकते, इवन क्रीम भी। उनके लोग आएंगे, पूरा सेटअप करेंगे, केवल जगह आपकी होनी चाहिए, मशीन्स वगैरह लगाएंगे, दूध से कैसे क्रीम निकालनी है, सेपरेट कैसे करना है, उसके बाद कैसे चाय बनानी है, वो सारी टेक्निक आपको सिखाएंगे, और उसके बाद ये फ्रेंचाइजी आपके नाम पे है। और उनका रेगुलर प्रॉफिट किस चीज़ में, जो आपको दूध, चाय मसाला और ये सारी चीज़ें वो सप्लाई कर रहे हैं। तो ये उन्होंने कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज क्रिएट कर दिया है। नेक्स्ट उनका क्लोज कॉम्पिटिटर है साहिबा चाय, वो आज पूरे पुणे में 5-5 लाख रुपए में फ्रेंचाइजी बांट रहा है। तो ये क्या है, ये प्रोप्राइटरी एसेट्स हो जाते हैं लोगों के, जिनके बारे में उनको एक ऐसी सीक्रेट रेसिपी पता है, जैसे KFC का कर्नल सैंडर्स, और उसके बाद उसने अपने पूरी रेसिपी को वर्ल्ड वाइड फैला दिया। 63 इयर्स की एज में वो मिलियनियर बना, जिस एज में लोग रिटायरमेंट की बात सोचते हैं, राइट। तो प्रोप्राइटरी एसेट्स हैं आपके। ब्रांड एसोसिएशन क्या होता है? ब्रांड एसोसिएशन होता है बेसिकली आप ब्रांड से किस तरीके से जुड़े हैं। आपका एसोसिएशन पॉजिटिव हो सकता है या निगेटिव हो सकता है। एसोसिएशन तभी होगा जब आप ब्रांड के साथ इंगेज करते हो, इंटरेक्ट करते हो, कम्युनिकेट करते हो या परचेज करते हो, राइट। अब आपका एसोसिएशन बन गया, आपको लगता है कि हाँ यार ये जो सैनिटाइजर है ये डेटॉल कंपनी का, ये बहुत अच्छा है, तो आपका एक एसोसिएशन बन गया, आपके दिमाग में आ गया कि अभी कहीं भी जाना है तो डेटॉल का सैनिटाइजर यूज करना है, राइट। अभी कहीं भी जाना है तो हिमालय का लिप बाम यूज करना है, अभी कहीं भी जाना है तो कैमलिन का हाइलाइटर पेन यूज करना है, राइट। अभी कहीं भी जाना है तो अगर जरूरत पड़ी लैपटॉप खरीदना पड़ेगा तो डेल का ही लैपटॉप लेना है, HP का लैपटॉप लेना है, एप्पल का मैकबुक लेना है। ये सारी चीजें, ये क्या है, आपका ब्रांड एसोसिएशन है। दैट helps in retrieving the information from the customer's memory. It also drives the purchasing attitude. Then number of extensions. अगर ब्रांड कल को बढ़ाता भी है अपने प्रोडक्ट्स या रेंज, तो लोग उससे कनेक्टेड हो जाते हैं, वो दूसरे प्रोडक्ट्स को भी ट्राई करते हैं। ये एसोसिएशन का फायदा है। फॉर एग्जांपल, आज अगर आपने देखा एक डेयरी की शॉप में वो ब्रेड रखने लग गया, नमकीन रखने लग गया, मिठाइयाँ रखने लग गया, उसके बाद वो अंडे रखने लग गया, उसके बाद पैटीज रखने लग गया, तो आप एक एक करके उसके सारे प्रोडक्ट्स ट्राई करना चालू कर देंगे। क्यों? क्योंकि आपको उसकी क्वालिटी पता है। फिर आप उसका पैटीज भी लेके जाएंगे, आइसक्रीम रखेगा तो आइसक्रीम भी लेके जाएंगे, बासुंदी रखेगा तो बासुंदी भी लेके जाएंगे। इट मीन्स यू विल ट्राई ऑल रेंज एंड ऑल कैटेगरी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स just because you have got a positive brand association, and that is very important for the marketer. Today every marketer is just trying to build a strong brand association. Then perceived quality. Perceived quality talks about why the consumers would buy your product. What is the brand position? What is the price at which you are offering, whether it is competitive or not. Then wide availability, then number of extensions. All these things are very important. Now, how many of you have heard the name of Taylor Swift? How many of you have heard the name of Taylor Swift?
सर सुना है नाम।
Okay. Taylor Swift, basically she was born in Pennsylvania. When she was 13, her parents sold their family farm in Pennsylvania, and they moved to another place. And there she could pursue her career in music. And then Swift, she signed a deal with the Sony as a songwriter in 2004. And today सबसे ज्यादा उसको ग्रैमी अवार्ड्स मिले हैं अभी रिसेंटली, 13 ग्रैमी अवार्ड्स। वर्ल्ड की सबसे फेमस पॉप सिंगर है, अमेरिकन सिंगर। इसका अगर आपको पॉप सिंगर, अगर ये सब पसंद है गाने, तो आई कैन bet on you that you will definitely like the songs of Taylor Swift. I'm not saying that you must listen to the pop songs or pop music only. आपके ऊपर है, आप जैज सुने, आप ट्रांस म्यूजिक सुने, आप आपके ऊपर है, आप भजन कीर्तन सुने, आप मेडिटेशन म्यूजिक सुने, आप हिप हॉप सुने, आप भांगड़ा सुने, ये आपके ऊपर। बट देन व्हाई आई एम शेयरिंग विद यू, बिकॉज ये ब्रांड एसोसिएशन है, हर किसी का अपना एक ब्रांड एसोसिएशन होता है। जैसे कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि मुझे हनी सिंह के ही गाने सुनने हैं, क्यों? क्योंकि उनको वो ब्रांड एसोसिएशन हो गया और उसकी वजह से उनको वो मजा आती है कि अगर हनी सिंह ने एक रैप गाया, भले ही वो अच्छा ना हो, लेकिन उसके फैन फॉलोइंग जितने होंगे उनको वो बहुत पसंद आएगा, राइट? तो ये परसीव्ड क्वालिटी, क्योंकि लोगों के दिमाग में वो इंप्रेशन बन जाता है कि उसका प्रोडक्ट है तो अच्छा ही होगा, जरूरी नहीं कि हर बार अच्छा हो, राइट? सो अगर हनी सिंह के कल को कोई दूसरे गाने भी आते हैं, कई सारे फ्लॉप हो जाते हैं, कई सारे हिट हो जाते हैं, बट देन लोग फिर भी वो सुनते हैं, जो फ्लॉप हो जाते हैं उसको भी सुनते हैं और वो भी हिट बन जाते हैं। देन ब्रांड अवेयरनेस टॉक्स अबाउट वेदर यू आर अवेयर अबाउट इट और नॉट. The association anchors familiarity, substantiality, consumers consideration, etc. Then brand loyalty talks about the reduced marketing cost, trade leverage, bringing new customers, time to respond to the competitor's brand. So if you see the overall perceived quality, brand association and proprietary assets that provides the value to the company by enhancing the effectiveness of marketing trade, leveraging the pricing, increasing brand loyalty and the extension. Whereas when you talk about the brand loyalty, brand awareness, perceived quality, it provides value to the customers by enhancing the confidence while purchasing and satisfaction. So this is what I just wanted to cover कि brand equity क्यों जरूरी है. समझ में आया? किसी को कोई डाउट या क्वेश्चंस?
नो सर.
No, sir.
Okay, so we leave here and we will meet once again for the geopolitics.